Good morning, everyone. Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal, where we talk about the ups and downs of being a solo owner-operator in my junk removal business. And this morning in South Florida is a rainy one, which means one thing. When the sun comes out, it is going to be very, very toasty. That is the pro and con of South Florida with its weather. So today we are heading to remove a large entertainment center that a realtor who we've done work for in the past sent us last night. I will post a picture of that on the screen from the text messages. And then afterwards we are going to be doing a 3-piece sectional couch removal from a second floor townhouse. But before we get to both of these places, I want to point out something that is going to be a huge game changer for your customer service that I guarantee you not a lot of junk removal companies are doing. It is often seen with moving companies of good quality, but not junk removal. And that is protecting your customer's entryway from damage to the floor, rain, water, and dirt using a floor runner. This is a 24-inch rubber mat with a vinyl fabric top, and what you do with it is you unravel it from the start of the door up to about your main foyer hallway, or as much as you can get. And as you walk in, it's going to help absorb the water and the dirt. And as you're going out with pieces, it'll help protect from any damage done to the floors. If it may be hardwood or a laminate that's easy to scratch, it'll help protect that. And it's just a huge game changer. It really stands out when customers see it. Even as a mover, we had people all the time that were super impressed about it. So I promise you, as a junk removal, where you're dealing with junk and heavy and dirty items, I promise you someone is going to say something about it and is going to leave a positive remark on how they view your business. So we are pulling up to the house right now, and we will show you the entertainment center in just a moment. All right, so that job is complete. Was a little smoother than I thought it was gonna be. There are a lot of that Good afternoon, this is Chris with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal.
Yeah, good afternoon. How much do you charge for just hauling stuff away? Like a, it's one of those beds, those little beds, you have guests over, things like that?
It depends on how much room it takes up in the truck. If you can give me an example of the inventory, I can give
It's
you
like a twin. I think actually you could fold it.
Okay, does it have a frame attached or is it just the mattress?
No, it's a mattress, and it's also a frame. I just want to throw it out. I don't want to throw it out in my condo.
Okay, and what floor is the condo?
No, just the first floor.
First floor. And are you in, what city are you in?
I'm around the corner from the Entryway where you're parked.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, it'd probably fall under our minimum pickup, which would be $99.
I see. Okay, and $99 includes what?
It includes the removal and the disposal of the item.
Of how many items?
For the mattress that you mentioned.
That thing cost me less than $99. So, in other words, if I add more stuff, it'd be a higher amount?
Yes, it increases in pricing depending on the volume it takes up.
Okay.
But
all right, let me. Okay, I'll give you a call. I'm just walking to the back. So, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyways, so lost my train of thought there. Yep. So that complex overall, a lot of the communities have really tight stairwells, especially in their townhouses. And this one was a little tricky because immediately you walk in, you're in a little like landing, and then they have the railing that sticks out like 6 inches, and then there's like a bottom little landing that's kind of off to the side a little bit because you have a garage door there. And overall, the couch pieces weren't as heavy as I thought they may have been, which was good. That bigger one was just a little tricky because the arm stuck out so far underneath that the whole time I was bringing it down, I had to kind of keep it upright, and I wasn't able to really flip it on his back and slide it down just because the clearance of the ceiling gets pretty low halfway through. So I might have been able to do it, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was just trying to get it down. So the lady was super nice. She ended up actually tipping me $27, and she left me a 5-star review, so that was helpful. And then the first guy actually ended up calling me back and saying that he has another house on the same road, like a quarter mile away, and he needs to get a quote done for a couple of larger pieces in his house. So we're actually going to stop by after our meeting with the marketer to give him a little bit of an estimate. So turning out to be a pretty good day, and we are waiting right now for our 2 o'clock meeting. We're going to head over in just a few minutes. She's in the middle of a meeting, lunch, business lunch, I don't know what you call them, but she's in the middle of that. So once she's done, we're going to head over, and then we'll go give that estimate, and then that'll be it for the day. Unless this person with the twin mattress who doesn't like our price is going to call back. She just walked by me. I saw her look at me and take a picture, and then got a phone call immediately after. So I had a feeling it was her, and then she just confirmed it. So we'll see what happens, but I'll show you guys the estimate when we get to that next house. Until then, I think that's going to be it for the day. Just want to give a quick little update. The client that we were going to go give an estimate for, his sister ended up twisting her knee and had to go to the hospital, so we had to postpone. So you will not be seeing that estimate today, but we are done for now. I just got back from that meeting I did with the marketer for the networking. Went very well. Got to know her a little bit more and her background with the company, and she asked a few questions about myself, and that will be a consideration for the future as far as potentially maybe one day hiring a marketing company to take over so that I could focus more on operations. So that will conclude the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it throughout. If you liked the video, be sure to like the video and consider subscribing for more. I also will be talking to somebody today after my gym class that I think was going to hopefully be my first candidate for the questionnaire for the business owners. He owns a gym and he does self-defense, and he really brought out a type of style that isn't well known, especially in Florida, and he really was able to grow it to where it is now. And I think he will be a great candidate to really get to know a little bit from a business standpoint. So I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys are very into it as well. I've already received a few comments and some messages on Instagram as far as the type of businesses and industries that you guys would be interested in seeing. So I would try to do my best with pertaining to those requests, assuming I can find them nearby to talk to and that they're okay with being on camera. That's the main thing, is not everybody wants to be known. So I will be sure to get into that. Tomorrow morning we have the full job or full load pickup for the property management company. So I will be sure to record that, and I want to talk about something tomorrow that I think will be helpful for a lot of you. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.